Hey guys, good morning. Okay, today is, what is today? Tuesday. And Friday is the Sephora VIB sale. This video is not sponsored. I just have been in Sephora a few times lately and they gave me the little pamphlet and I'm thinking, what am I doing here buying this stuff now? But I have gotten some really good stuff lately. So I want to tell you about a few things that I think you should get. And then I wanted to tell you what's in my cart. I've been watching my favorite beauty people, meaning I have to like someone's personality. I have to trust them. I have to somewhat like the same look. And that's what I've been doing. Tati is one of those. So I thought what we would do is just go through my cart. Now, my cart changes daily. What I do is it will rotate a little bit until I pull the trigger, until I am going to place my order. Don't forget to put in the code. That has happened to many people in my life before. After they mess with this cart and mess with this cart, and then they forget to put the code in. I don't think I've ever forgotten that. But anyway, so there are things that, you'll watch somebody and it'll look so good on them and you'll put it in your cart. And then when you go back and look at it, you're like, that's not going to look good on me. So just make sure to kind of go over it and go over it and build it and pay attention. But okay, let's just start with what's in my cart first. And then we'll go to some favorites that I think you should get while everything is 20% off. Okay, the first thing in my cart is the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer Long Wear Liquid Highlighter in the color Rosy. I can't remember who I saw try this on, but it looked like it wasn't too liquidy and it was powdery and it just looked beautiful on the skin. With that said, I don't tend to go for a lot of liquid products a lot, but it's getting to be fall, winter, and I can use more of those things now, especially on top of a foundation like I have on today, which is one of my suggestions, and that is the Ambient by Hourglass. My shade is 8, which is a light, medium, neutral. And it's just the best. It is just such a good foundation. It never lets me down. I have backups and backups. I'll probably even get another one. Okay, Vanngo Beauty. Wow. I have been so impressed. When I was in Los Angeles, I went in that Sephora and they had the whole end cap was Vanngo. And I was trying to calm down. You don't need everything. And so I guess it's going to be a little combo here of what you should get and what I'm going to get. But I got this eye palette, which is the new neutral. And you guys, I've got it on today. I love it. I love it. It is, okay, first of all, the colors are perfection. Second of all, it doesn't have a bunch of dust up. It has the perfect amount of pigmentation. It shows, but you can blend it. It's just, I don't see how it could get any better. So you will see further down in this, I'm getting more of that. So I am getting the Vanngo Beauty Creamy Matte Longwear Lipstick with hyaluronic acid in the color Wild Rose. I've started doing something a little bit different lately with my lip. We were watching, what is that show? The morning show. We're all caught up now. We're waiting for a new one to come out. And one of the girls was doing her lips and she just put on lip liner. And I thought, wow. And then she just blended it down and it was just the natural color of her lips. So I've been kind of playing with different lip liners. Of course, the ones that I created are perfect for it. But one I wanted to share with you is the one I have on today that is from Merit Beauty. They sent me the most generous box of goodies. It's their signature lip liner and it's sheer. And this one is called Brownstone. Now, when you look at it, you're going to think, I thought that's going to be too dark, but because it's sheer and glossy, it's perfection. So that is what I have on today. And I'll show you the rest of the things that they sent me on Friday. And then, a Cheap and Cheerful. This is the Maybelline Glaze because I knew I didn't want a lipstick. I wanted my lips, see how they still look like my lips. And so I grabbed this on a whim and it's Pink Drip by Maybelline. Yeah. And this is what I put in the center just to, here I'm going to kind of go over that first, and that's what it is. And I think it's a very vibey, cool looking lip. Let me look in the mirror. Oh, I just love it. Now, I love some overlined, good 90s lips, but this is almost like Naomi Campbell. You know how she always has that good lip where it's a 2 or 3 good lip liners on the edge, and then she puts something pink in the center? That's what it reminds me of. So, okay, the next, I'm gonna get the Winter Hair Discovery gift set, and it has everything it has in it, I think, are things that I haven't tried yet, and it's only $32, and then you'll get the 20% off. I'm gonna get the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Essential Artistry Eyeshadow Palette. I have had his big eye palettes before, and they seem to be a little bit too warm for me, and I didn't care for the creams. But when I was at the YouTube conference, I was talking to a girl. She has like a home channel. If I get her channel name, I'll put it below. Her eyeshadow was so pretty. It was blended so nicely, and I have to hold myself back from asking people, what is your crease color? Well, I talked to her for probably 45 minutes, sat beside her outside in the lobby when we were doing kind of like, free time kind of meet and greet. Then I ended up sitting beside her in the last little conference thing we had, the last speaker. And I said, Lisa, just go for it. And she was so nice about it. She knew exactly what it was. It was the Philip Ta palette, and she showed me the exact colors, and it was the palette I had already had. So I didn't get it again, but I thought this one I want to try again. And this one has cooler colors. That was much ado about nothing, but I usually have some kind of rhyme to my reason. Okay, the Rhode Pocket Blush Buildable Hydrating Cream Blush. And the color I chose is Tan Line. It's a pinky tan. I have just really come to grips with the fact that I really like a neutral blush. Yesterday, I wore like a pop of color, and Brooke loved it. I can't even remember what it was. Oh, it was one of these. Hold on. This is something I just got that I'll show you on Friday. Did I take everything out? Oh, I put it in backwards. Okay. But it's this Danessa Myricks. Sorry, getting my makeup artist mixed up. It's this little set, and the girl at Sephora was saying this is so good. It's a primer. And then these are lips and cheeks. And yesterday, I think I wore this one. And yes, I did. You can see I put my brush in there, and it was a good pop of color. It was pretty. Like, all these colors are very wearable. And so I liked it, but my just feel good, be myself go to is a color like this. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers in my bathroom that have makeup in them, and they are my day-to-day go-to, put new makeup in kind of drawers. It was supposed to be like one of those spaces where you put a chair, and I'm so glad I thought about, I'm not going to sit down to do my makeup. So I had them put in extra drawers, and that has been a really good decision. Well, I also have a makeup closet upstairs that I had custom done for my backup makeup because this is part of my job, and I really appreciated it. And so what I do every once in a while is I'll go through those drawers and see if there's anything I just want to bring back downstairs. And this one I brought back downstairs. It is a Gucci blush, and the color is rosy beige. And I've got it on today, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Matter of fact, the first time I used it, I thought, oh, please let this still be available, because I know I got this last year or the year before, and it is beautiful. Not to mention the packaging is just gorgeous. Oh, I just love that. I'm so happy. Okay, another thing I used today, I was watching a makeup artist one of my friends sent me, and I'll put this video down below because it was really good. She's a professional makeup artist. I think she had taken the train to New York. She had gotten a hotel room just to get ready in, was going to like a Hugo Boss event and doing people's makeup, and then she wasn't even staying in the hotel. She had to get back to DC to go to school. And she was really good, and she kind of did my look. It was a soft glam, and she used this. I went to Sephora to get it, and they were out of this shade, but they did have this little combo set. and it's the Liss Beauty, which is only sold at Sephora. Ask me how I know. I went everywhere looking for it, and finally I realized that. And it is the Harmony. And so that is what I have as my bronzer and contour, start off like right on top of the foundation. And love it. The color is gorgeous. And then it also comes with a highlighter I have not used because, when you get to be like over 30 or 35, you have to be careful with the highlights. And it's not that I don't use them. You know what? Let's just go for it right here. Okay, what I would do probably is not, let's just see. Let's swatch it and see. Okay. I don't feel too freaky about it. I never want to remove my makeup. So can you see that? Okay, so let's try the other side. I will give you a hair update just because I'm an ongoing saga. Okay, let me get away from the lights. Wow. Okay, I take it back. I take it back. I love it. Wow. I'm glad you made me try it. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to the subject at hand here. So the Rhode blush, pocket blush. I'm like Tati. I don't know how I feel about that component. It's weird, but whatever. Okay, the Vanngo Beauty Eye Palette in Wonderful Warm. And you're thinking, Lisa, why are you going to get a warm palette? You don't like warm palettes. I know. I just have to get it. There's a pretty purple one, and there's one with like black in it. And the black one, I was tempted because I do love a old school Pammy eye. But I'm just going to try this warm one because it might not be too warm. You know what I mean? And I like him. I know I like everything. I just want to try it. Now's the time when it's on sale. Okay, Gisou Mini Honey Infused Hair Oil. I have so much to share with you about what I've learned about hair products. And one of the biggest things I've learned is the differences in oil, what they're made of, their ingredients, what is their primary oil, what are the benefits, is it good for my hair, all those things. With that said, I've had this before, I liked it, and so I am getting a mini. Do you guys remember when Megan was on YouTube? She was one of my favorites. Like I could watch her and feel so inspired, and sweetness, pure sweetness, beauty. I loved her husband. I like her family. My father-in-law was a beekeeper. Her dad's a beekeeper, and the whole, product line is based on honey. So I think it's just like a connection there. Okay, speaking of not liking highlighters, the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer highlighter in Dior Star. This one looks gorgeous. I think I saw Babs Beauty try this on and really liked it. And I'm a sucker for Dior. I love it. Okay, Sarah Creole, Just Like Paradise 12-Hour Peptide Sculpting Cream Bronzer. I'm not sure if it was Tati that I saw using this, but I'm all about a cream bronzer. So I'm going to try that. Josie Moran, the Mini Original 100%. Okay, that's pretty big time for something to be 100% argan oil. Most of the time, that's the primary ingredient, and then they fill in with like dimethicone, all of those things, which I love. I love me some dimethicone and all that stuff to coat my hair. But this is pure argan oil. Therefore, you can use it on your hands, face, in your hair. And I've learned that argan oil and coconut oil do penetrate the hair shaft and do have really good benefits. So I thought I would get the little mini of that. This is funny. This is one of those things when I do a mad freak out, and this happens about at least once a year, if not twice. I will just get so freaked out by the amount of products that I have and the clutter, and I'll go through it and I'll give stuff away. Well, then I'll miss a few things. But honestly, it's worth it because say I give away 200 things and I have to repurchase 10 or 20, it was still worth it to me. This is one of those things. The Gucci Sunkissed Glow Powder Bronzer in shade 3. I used that for so long. I think I used that at my old house when it first came out, and I miss it. And I saw someone using it. I thought, I'm getting that again. Okay, the Ilia, the Ethereal Baked Face Palette. Long wear bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Tati showed this, and then my friend Kelly from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato got this and she loves it. I went to my Sephora, went to the Ilia counter, and they don't have it. I think probably because I have a little mini Sephora in a Kohl's. We don't have a whole one here. And it's probably a limited edition type thing. So I'm gonna get that. Um, let's see, I put another Rhode blush in here that is called Sprinkle, and it's a warm pearly pink. That's my next favorite color, is a pearly warm pink. Okay, Hung Vanngo Beauty, very beautiful matte velvet blush in second language. It's a peachy pink type color. We'll see how it goes. This is exciting because I was thinking, well, let me look at the fragrance. But I don't need any fragrance. I have so many good ones. You know, with that said, let me show you. Well, I can put them up here. The Jo Malone Raspberry Ripple. So good. So good. Such a good gift. The MFK Kirky. So good. Ooh, you know what? I could get the Tom Ford Oud Voyage. That one was really good when I tried it in New York. Okay, so I think I've made my point. If there's anything else, any other fragrances, I will list them below. But this is the one that I am getting in the smallest size. It's the La Vie Belle. You know, those are so good. This is a new one called Vanille Nude. And, okay, I'm taking a big chance here, getting off this page and getting back. It's warm and spicy, warm and sweet gourmands. Keynotes solar jasmine, glazed vanilla, and creamy white musk. It's like win, win, win. And when something has that creamy white musk at the base, it leaves you with that very sexy skin scent. Like the first thing that's going to, the smallest molecule, which is the top note, that is what you're going to smell when you first spray it, but it's going to evaporate off first. Then you're going to smell more of the glazed vanilla. Then that's going to come off. But vanilla pretty much hangs on for a while, and then the creamy white musk. So let's see. See if it says anything. A powerful fragrance that lasts all day on your skin. They do. They're good fragrances. This is great. The sensual and powerful fragrance for women inspires you to seize life's every pleasure. Indulge your senses and let happiness become your second skin. Isn't that fabulous? I just said second, like the skin scent of musk. I was watching a girl this morning, two of them, matter of fact. One of them was, I think, in Colorado, and she was hiking and everything with her husband. The other one lives in New York and was going to Cabo. And I thought to myself, now, I love watching them. I love the beautiful scenery. Do I want to live? I would never say I don't want to live in New York, but it would only be here and New York. But I don't ever want to live anywhere cold. I don't want to hike, but there's just so much beauty everywhere. And I love beauty. I love watching it. And so used to, I would think, oh, I'm wasting my time because I'm never going to live there or whatever. Now I just say, I'm going to indulge in this beautiful video. I'm going to look at all this beauty knowing I don't even really want to go there. Okay, the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Blurring Foundation with natural finish, and I got the color 3N. I think I've tried this before, but Tati was using it, and she was using 3C. I got 3N, and I thought it would be worth trying. And then, okay, Makeup by Mario F4 dual-ended brush, you guys. This brush is so good. They don't have it at my Sephora, so I'm going to order another one because it's just so good. You can do foundation, you can do contour, you can do blush, like cream blush, highlighter. So a lot of times I wish I had two. So I'm going to get that. And then the MPH by Mary Phillips, the Underpainting Face and Highlight Contour Palette. I saw Tati use that the other day, and I looked at it one time. I was in Sephora a couple of trips ago when it first came out, and I talked myself out of it, but I think I want to try it. Okay, again, for the person who really doesn't like highlight, but I do like these. It's the Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer Face Palette in Pearly Peach Glow. And like I said, I do really like things more in the winter. In the summer, believe me, I have my normal humid glow going on. And then the Rhode Peptide Lip Shaping Contour Lip Shaper. Yes, I have tried those, but I tried the lightest three. I think I'm going to try caramel brown, which is balance, and kind of do a little bit more lip sculpting, just play with it, test it out. You know what I like to do. The Givenchy Prisme Libre bronzing powder. I saw that on Instagram one night, went to order it, and they were out of the shade that I wanted. So this one is number 2. Is it Popoline Bronze? I think that might be it. Okay, Moroccan Oil Mini Smoothing Lotion. I have Moroccan Oil Hydrate Shampoo and Conditioner. That has been one of my favorites for a long, long time. And then I was told this is really good. I got the mini smoothing lotion to try. And then this is a brand for hair I have never heard of, Chris McMillan. This is the Classics Hair Styling Minis Value Set. The first thing I had put in the cart before I realized there was a little mini set was a blow dry spray. Yes, the Glassy Smooth Blow Dry Spray. That's what I really wanted to try. Their major hairspray, the dry texture spray, and the styling balm is in this little kit. So let me see. Was that it? Yeah, that's it for my cart. So what I want you to do is to tell me what's in your cart. If there's anything that you're trying that you think I would like, or is there anything you just want me to try and give you my opinion? Okay, some other winners over here. This mascara. Honestly, I think I tried this before and it was really good, but it is the kind that is tubing. And when I am here at the sink taking off my makeup, that is the last thing I want everywhere is a bunch of tubes all flying around. That's just not my thing. But I've been taking showers like every night or every other night. But now I'm not afraid to wash my hair more because I've been told it's fine and I have enjoyed it. I love being clean at night when I go to bed. There's just something about it. And I love washing off the day. It's just a total reset to me. And a lot of times I do it before dinner. Get into my nice jammies. And so I don't mind tubes flying everywhere in the shower because they go right down the drain. This is the Ribbon Wrapped Lash by Too Faced. Oh my gosh. It is, honestly, I was tempted to go without lashes today just to show you, but I love lashes and I don't mind putting them on, but I do need a really good base to put them on because I just use half lashes or I cut mine till they're like a half lash. Okay, one of the best hair products I have purchased this whole escapade since I had my extensions taken out. And it was that recommendation by Tammy's Ageless Beauty. It's this Moroccan Oil Mist. And I believe they have a small one that you could get and try it. This is the treatment mist, which means it's their oil. It's the Moroccan oil, but it is ultra light. Like I've had the light one, I've had the blonde one, I've had the regular one, and I love them all, but this is a game changer. Anytime I come in here, like today, I didn't want to curl my hair, so I just put it back, and I don't even feel like I have to run my hand through it or anything, and it just gives you shine and softness, and it is good for your hair. Like, let's see, spray onto damp or dry hair, style as usual. I don't think it says a weightless argan oil infused. See, like it's their main oil, but they've got some other things in here, which is fine with me. Instantly absorbs into hair for enhanced manageability, conditioning, and shine. It is just so worth it. And then this is a repurchase, and I probably wouldn't have gotten it, but it was that makeup artist that was going to the Hugo Boss. She was talking about this, which is just, your little classic, been here forever. I've probably bought this 3 times. The little Film Star Bronze and Glow. And this one is the light. And she was saying that she uses this for her contour. And I've always thought that's way too light. She said, well, it'll look too light. And when you swatch it, it looks too light, but it really adds something. So I went and looked for it. Sure enough, I had given it away. I purchased this little mini one and I've loved it. And you know what else I love it for? Is instead of the physician's formula, like for sculpting in my eyes, I've been using this. Let me compare them. This is why I keep searching for something instead of this. These are so soft that my color right there wears off almost immediately. See this one? So I save one and I do my eyes with this, and then I try to use that for face, but then it hits pan almost immediately. But look how close the colors are. Isn't that amazing? Yay! This one does have a little bit more of like a pearly, texture to it, but I haven't noticed it looking bad at all. Okay, so little hair update. I just got my roots done, and she did a money piece and a new root color. And do I have it here? I'm going to save all the details for maybe on Friday. I feel like I've gone on long enough. But she said that the money piece and stuff will probably come out a little bit more because she put a toner on it, which I totally understand. I didn't really care for the style, which is pretty common. It's hard to get someone that you really love the way they style your hair. And I didn't like it. So I took a shower and I just washed it one time with another thing too, is she puts a lot of like root lifter and a lot of product in my hair. And I hate that too. So I got in the shower. I used the Pureology Hydrate. That shampoo it never lets me down, ever. Pureology Hydrate. It has the mintiness that will stimulate your scalp, help hair growth. That is another thing that if you want to get during the Sephora sale. Then this is another thing. I got out and I used K18 for my conditioner. You don't condition in the shower. I put 2 pumps, one for this side and one for that side. Let it sit for at least 4 minutes. I probably did about, almost 10. And then I used this, which is the Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits Multitasking Leave-In Conditioner. And then I used, let's see, products that go down here are approved. I've got a whole closet full of products that aren't totally approved yet. Styling. I don't put shampoo and conditioners down here. I get those out and bring them to the shower accordingly. Okay, what was it? Here it is. I actually bought this at a salon and then they were out of the shampoo and conditioner, so I ordered it on the Oribe website. But this is the Oribe Priming Lotion Leave-In Conditioning Detangler. And the reason she said that it was good for me is because I am wanting smoothness and a little bit more weight on the ends of my hair. And if it could not even hold a curl, but just like group my hair together a little bit, make it look a little bit piecier, then that's what I want. And she said this would do that. It can also be used on dry hair to re-moisturize. So work into damp hair from roots to ends. And that's what I used last night. And then you guys, I have gone through, I don't know how many bottles of this. And that is like pretty big time for me. This is the Oribe Super Shine. Matter of fact, I think this is the line I ordered. I don't know if I ordered that. It's crazy up here. I think I ordered this line, but the Super Shine Moisturizing Cream. It is so good. If you have frizzy, fine hair like mine, oh my God, just to even get your pieces to stick together, it is so good. I got this in Dallas. I remember I went in Blue Mercury and I asked the girl for something for moisture and to kind of help smooth my hair. And she gave me this and I was going to get a few things and she wouldn't even let me get anything else. She said, I promise you, that's going to be what you want. That's going to be what you want. And it was. Let's see, work into damp hair, blow out or dry naturally, use on strays throughout the day. And then you can use it on dry hair too. It's phenomenal. I mean, this is one of those things, when I run out, I'll definitely get it. And I like the little ones too, but the little ones, for some reason, twice I've gotten those and the cap wouldn't shut. Okay, my earrings today, let me know what you think. They are kind of like a prototype of something I was creating, but they are heavy. They're heavy. And so that was my feedback. And they said to keep the quality, which is most important to me, that they would have to make them smaller. So let me know down below if you think, I think I'm going to do them smaller. They're just so fabulous. They're so Chloe inspired. And I think they're amazing. So I wanted to wear them for you today, but I don't want to. I've taken care of my little ear piercings for I was going to say 55 years, but from 3rd grade, the summer before 3rd grade, and I don't want to hurt them now. My golden tiger ring, excellent gift idea. Okay, my shirt today, here, let me do a outfit. My shirt today, I just picked it up at Gap. I wanted a good white shirt, and I have, hold on, this has been like my favorite, most worn white shirt of all times because I'm not the most white shirt wearing person, but this is the weekend tunic with 100% cotton from Gap. I wear this all the time in the summer over my bathing suit, and I love it. I know that I've probably washed it 20 times, dried it all the way, love it. So when I saw a girl, she was doing a video and she had her collar like really spread out, I thought, I want to get another white shirt. And then Aritzia pants. These are, you'll see them in an upcoming lookbook. These are like the silky elastic waist pants. I did double the waistband just because I didn't want to wear boots right now. I'm at home and it is so gloomy and cloudy and cold outside. I can't see myself like bebopping around in boots today. So I put on my little Prada. Can you see? Yeah, Prada ballet flats. You guys, these, it's like, what can I say about these? First of all, you can do this. So they can be like a mule. They're cute as they can be. Comfortable from the minute that you put them on your foot. Like these, zero break-in time. Super bougie looking with the Miu Miu. Did I say Prada early? I didn't mean to. They're Miu Miu. And this, soft and stretchy, but not a lot of like this kind of support. But I'm thinking they're going to be perfect for me in place of flip-flops in the winter when I want to throw something in my bag in case my boots start hurting my feet. So I've really liked them. They have these in loafer form too. I did try them on. I had to pick between these and the loafers, and I picked these. And I was there with Kelly in New York. So I just think it's kind of like that kind of outfit, just going with my new, more of a classy chic look. This is my YSL silk scrunchie. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you get lots of really good stuff at the Sephora sale. It's always so much fun getting that box and going through it. And then you'll probably place a second order. So I'm going to try my best to get this up ahead of time. And because I think the 31st is Friday and today is Tuesday, so I should be able to. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.